Hello everyone, George here, and as you can see, we are back on F1 Clash as always to play the final round of the Miami Grand Prix, and this one is gonna be the final Grand Prix for this current season as the new season is starting tomorrow morning around 12, maybe 1 p.m. my time, so it should be around 11 p.m. UK time. For this one, we're using Mick Schumacher and Kimi Raikkonen as for my setup. It is basically the same. And as you are about to see and witness in these final 3 races, we are about to be smashed. It was already a bad start for us. I lost 20 points in opening round after starting with a perfect score in qualifying. And in this final round so far, I have lost 10 points because of Canada, of course, and 100% wet race around the Spa. Race 6 was around Silverstone, and as you are about to witness, I honestly performed my strategy in an amazing way, but unfortunately the game at this stage is honestly unplayable, and sometimes I just don't understand how the mechanics of the game work. So as you're about to see, it is P4 and P12, and it is already a bad qualifying session for Mick. And at this stage I knew that I'm facing Mick Schumacher as well at level 11. So I decided to use the Tauros here for Mick and just use the Gladiator for Kimi Raikkonen, as I needed a little bit of speed to make those overtakings with Kimi Raikkonen. And my strategy was basically to go for the normal strategy with Kimi for 3-2-2 and to go for 2-3-2 with Mick Schumacher. So already we had a bad start here. As you are about to see, Mick has been overtaken already by our rival, and just around this corner we got blocked by the AI car, which I believe it was on the hard tires. I'm not really sure about this, but yeah. So at this stage we are gonna be boosting for 2 laps with Mick, go back to pit, and I was thinking of going the same with Kimi Raikkonen, but because we overtook our rival here, then I decided to go for the normal strategy. And around Silverstone, the undercut is so powerful, but as you can see as well, we are just being blocked by AI cars as well and losing so many positions and a lot of time. My rival doesn't seem to be affected by the AI cars at all, even though that my Mick Schumacher is at the same level of my rival. So I was using Kimi Raikkonen here to slow down the pack of cars as much as possible without losing any position, but I couldn't afford to boost a lot because around Silverstone, well, tire management matters a lot. So we are pitting at the moment with Mick. We should be around P14, I remember. I'm not really sure, but we are gonna be boosting this entire lap, trying to undercut our rival. And hopefully it does work perfectly, because my rival is, first of all, he's on regular driving, which is something weird to see. He's out of tires now, and I'm going inside the pits, and Mick is just stuck here behind a car on hard tires, and this is where my suffer begins in this race. So you are about to see here, we are up, I remember in P5 maybe. Alright, so we're up into P6 and I'm boosting now with Kimi Raikkonen, and I gained a position here and we are up into P5 with Mick Schumacher. But this is where literally the worst things started to happen. Kimi is already up in P3 and the 2 cars in front, Valtteri Bottas and Max Verstappen, are both on hard tires. So basically around any corner I should be overtaking them easily. But you can just see that Kimi Raikkonen is just stuck behind these AI cars on hard tires, by the way. And just look at Kimi Raikkonen with my rival. He's just so aggressive I'm not even able to overtake AI cars on hard tires, and look at him. He just overtook them. And at this stage, honestly, I was raging a lot. I was swearing, I was screaming, and I decided to cut down the audio because honestly, this is ridiculous. And Bottas here is about to pit as well. And yeah, we just lost so much time because I was forced to stack both of my drivers. Basically, I'm gonna be out in front of the Mercedes, all right? But the car in front at the moment is Max Verstappen, who is on softs, and there's no coming back for me at all. And it is true that there's 4 cars on hard tires between Mick Schumacher and the rival, but you can just see here that we are just being stuck. And just take a look now, or it is the final lap. It is around the final lap that you are about to witness Mick Schumacher at level 11. All right, first of all, we overtook Max, and then he blocked us all over again. And then I decided to start conserving a little bit to allow our Mick Schumacher to overtake Verstappen. But here as well, we got blocked again. And I believe it was around here. Just look at this. Look at how Mick Schumacher is going to overtake AI Verstappen. Just look at this. This is honestly the most ridiculous thing I have ever witnessed in this game. And yeah, there's literally no words I can say. My rival finished with 46 points. I finished with 45 or 39 points, sorry. And yeah, on to the next one. Next race, I was on Brazil, and we got a 47 points around this track. Qualifying was good, race pace was good, it was all okay. But honestly, it is true that the new season is about to start tomorrow in less than 24 hours. But if the gameplay next season is still the same as this one, well, basically that's gonna be a big red flag for the game, because it's just unplayable at this stage. And the mechanics aren't working at all. For example, on the soft compound, you are not gonna be blocked by AI cars on hard tires, especially when you are boosting. You just need a small corner so that your driver can overtake the car on hard tires. Sometimes he gets stuck at the gearbox of the car in front on the hard compound, but as soon as your driver smells a corner in front of him, he's gonna overtake that car. And we just got blocked an entire lap behind Valtteri Bottas on hard tires while we were boosting with the Gladiator boost. And this is ridiculous, to be honest, and I don't really know what to say. For this race, I decided to go for 4 laps and 4 laps again. We're using the Palm boost for Mick Schumacher and the Shark for Kimi Raikkonen. And it was an easy matchmaking. One other thing that I faced in race 1, I believe, I was facing a rival with level 9 Kimi Raikkonen and level 9 Mick Schumacher, and he was using a fast pit time. So basically, when you face a rival like this, the qualifying should be you are in the top 10 with both of your drivers, and your rival should be way in the back, because fast setups are not for GPs. If you are using them, you're gonna qualify in the back. But instead of getting that kind of qualifying sessions, my rival qualified with both of his drivers in front of mine, and I qualified in P15 and P17 and had to fight my way back through the entire field. And at that stage, I thought, first of all, when I saw that qualifying, I thought that, well, okay, I might be facing someone with similar levels to me, and this is why the qualifying session was just like this. But after seeing the debrief of the race, and yeah, I was shocked. Took some screenshots, reached out to support, but yeah, nothing is gonna happen at all. It's just connection problems, as always. We are out in P1 and P3 in this race. I'm not focusing on this one because as I said, I'm recording the audio after playing the races, because honestly you don't want to see how I was raging. At that stage when I was getting blocked by Bottas, I was just screaming, and yeah, it is what it is after all. And thank God this season was over, because Hutch needs to make big adjustments to the grouping system, to the matchmaking system, to the qualifying system in particular, because qualifying is literally the most important thing in a Grand Prix event. For example, you can qualify in front and use your boosts, but if you qualify in the back of the grid, while you deserve to qualify in front, because basically you have way more levels or way more team score, as Hutch is gonna introduce, you have to be qualifying in front of the grid, at least top 10. I'm not asking for a 1-2, of course, but at least a top 10 to give you the chance that you deserve with the levels that you worked the entire season to reach. And we are about to go into our final lap here. I'm honestly depressed because of this Grand Prix. After starting with a perfect score in qualifying, I was looking forward to the opening round and the final round, because, well, I had a massive chance of getting at least P3 and like score at least one more milestone in the CC score. But yeah, that's another 47, and on to our final race. For this final race, it is a 25% chance of having a wet race, and we got a wet qualifying session, sorry. But around Enzo Ferrari, it was a 67% of having a wet race, and we got a dry quali. And Mick qualified here in P17, and I was raging as well. And yeah, I was just praying that my rival is not using strong boosts, and I needed something to give speed and tire management, but unfortunately I had to use the Gladiator for Kimi Raikkonen, which doesn't give him the needed tire management. But I saw here that my rival is on hards, and I knew that it was an AI, and I was relieved for once in this Grand Prix, to be honest, because I still had a chance to get another 47 in this race. So let's fast forward here to the end of this race, and we are around the final two straights here before reaching the S corners and finish the race, and it is another 47, and we fought our way back with Mick Schumacher from P17 on the grid to finishing P1 and P2. It is another 47. At least it is a damage limitation. Let's see where we are, and it is gonna be P4 at the moment, 358 points. Of course, I'm not gonna even hold P30 with this score, but yeah, it is what it is. As I said, I'm raging a lot lately because of this game, even though that I shouldn't do that. But yeah, sometimes there's nothing clear with how everything is going on around you, and it is because you love the game that you get angry, because you want, all of us wants to finish P1. That is a first, but when you deserve that podium, then you should at least get the chance and not like get done like this, you know. So that is gonna be it for this one. I know I talked a lot, but yeah, it is out of frustration, and I will see you tomorrow for the rewards video and the start of the new season. Take care and peace.